view. I wanted to comment that you have the reason for Israel's existence all wrong. It doesn't have to do with any religious or cultural arguments, although that's obviously a motivation with some Jewish people. Its right for existence comes from the fact that it rightfully belongs to Israel. And if you doubt this, we can go back into the history of Israel's creation in 1948 and see that the UN decided to set it up. And beforehand, a little bit before that, the land that is now Israel belonged to the British, and they were trying to set up a two-state system. The Arabs didn't like it, and so it was a big squabble, and they decided they didn't want to deal with it anymore, so they just gave it over to the UN, and then the UN decided to create Israel. Now, the claim might be made that the British did not belong there either, and so that it was not rightfully their land either. And this is not true either, because if we go back to 1920, before that, this is the Treaty of Sevres, the Ottoman Empire, which was, they owned the land before that, and they were the rightful representatives of what would become the Palestinian people today. They entered World War I, and afterwards they couldn't keep their empire together anymore, and so they decided to break it apart orderly, and they went to the Treaty of Sevres, and they decided at that treaty that they're going to give it over to the British. And at every stage along the way, it never belonged to the Palestinian people. First it belonged to the Ottoman Empire, then they gave it to the British gave it to the UN, and the UN gave it to Israel. So, rightful transition of property all along the way, and sorry, it's simply not the Palestinians' house because they never owned it in the first place. I hope that clears things up. So, see ya.